Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 20. Goff going to open up with a throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Hell, you won!
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
180! Listen.
Once again, it's Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. They get 21 on that one. First down, Detroit.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
180.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one complete, ends to Small. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in off tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. First carry for David Montgomery. He gets free, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
180.
They'll run with Gibbs. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
2 for 1. We go tonight. 120.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
2nd and 10.
180. 180.
Now, Jackson. Back to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. On play action, here's Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Pistol give to Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. Forced to his right. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 45. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. From the gun, here's Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Mike Green is there on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing, Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Back to the tight end, Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now Jackson on the move. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Third and a long way to go.
Get on! Hey,
Off the play fake. Jackson sending it downfield for Likely. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the Ravens.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
180.
On second down, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup from about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4. Now, Goff. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So I don't hate this call. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
You. 180. Yo.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Sit hot. 180. Yo.
Bateman is the motion man.
You change it.
3rd and long for Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
That is brought in, and he's in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Ravens. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll go play action with Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Shoved back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Third and 11.
One final throw before the break. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The first time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Sit up! 13.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line.
And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing here is gone. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Mike Green is there on the stop.
44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A second down throw for Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. What a shot. 180. What a shot. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Like 20.
On play action. Goff. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
Jared Goff sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
We're good. We're good.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
6 yards.
That one's good for 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
We go, tonight.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. That one out wide to Gibbs. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
5. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Goff to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Sit up! Sit up! Go.
Now it's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180. Nice shot.
He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings him 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
180. 13.
Jackson now. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Hey, middle. Yo.
In motion comes Walker.
He'll
try and run for this with Henry. And it looks like he's got it up for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's into the hands of the fullback. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 23-yard line.
Now Jackson, this is a designed run.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
13. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Ravens.
Tyler Luke on the extra.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering a miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off to throw on 1st down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
180. What is it on?
In motion goes Likely. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
Good for a Baltimore first down.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the tackle.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
180.
The 25-yard line.
Here's Hill. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
180. What is it? What is it?
They'll drop to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows that fit. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
7 yards. And the Lions first down.
The Lions called their first timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down.
We're good. We're good. We're good. Ladies. Five.
To throw is gone. Thrust to his right. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. One final play.